Well, there it is, my new home. It's currently raining right now, and it doesn't plan on stopping until later on tonight. I've left it outside for 5 days since I set it up. And tonight, I'm gonna sleep in it and see how well it works out. Well, that's where I'm sleeping tonight. It's 11 o'clock. If you're able to see it, there should be a tent right there in the middle of your screen. That's better. Testing out my new one-person Passage 1 tent. This afternoon, it was a lot of raining. I left it outside for 5 days, left it outside for tonight. If you look close, you'll see the droplets. I wanted to see how well this tent holds up in the rain. So we'll see if I'll be sleeping out here tonight. Depending on the fact when I open this up and the inside is dry. So let's see how this goes. Last time I did this one hand, it didn't go so well. So there we go. I got it opened, at least the rainfly portion of it. Let's check inside. It's looking pretty dry. Let's see. Okay, minus the 1 or 2 droplets from opening this thing up because of the rainfly. This is actually pretty dry. I caused this right here, so I'm not gonna count this. So let's get set up. So I'm in the tent. I can tell you right now, you can see the difference, feel the difference in it being a one-man tent. Oh, my light fell out. Let me fix that real quick. There we go. My pad is pretty good thus far. It just pretty much fills out the tent. What I need to be doing right now is I'm gonna take all my stuff out and set up. So when I do that, I'll come back to you guys. But I'm in the tent. Feels weird. So all right, I'm set up. Got my tent set up the way I would normally have it. So I have my backpack with me, if I didn't say it before. And so what I've done is sort of quasi set up as if I was backpacking, so I can see how everything would fit in here. I don't have my food bag because I didn't want to be worried about that. That's pretty simple. It's about 41 degrees right now. I'm testing out my new pillow too. Some guy called a luxury item. I call it a necessity. Let's see how this works out. It was dry inside after all that raining. And then now I'm about to get warm and go to bed. So that being said, good night. Oh, it's morning. It's about 6 o'clock right now. I slept pretty good, better than usual. Pretty excited that it was warm enough where I didn't have to sleep in my night clothes, minus my a little thin thermal top. I didn't even wear my puffy coat, but I do need to put it on now because I am cold. So I'm gonna show you guys the setup in a minute, but I gotta relieve myself, so stand by. So pretty much this is what my location, my shelter, my home, however you call it, look like. I have my stuff at the head end. This stopped me from sliding up forward. And then those are the socks. Didn't wear them last night. I should have though, and I'll explain later. And then my sleeping bag right here is my raincoat, and then my book bag is down there at the end, elevating my feet. So it was pretty overall comfortable. Well, let me get into detail about what happened last night. So got into the sleeping bag. It was 41 degrees outside. Got in, got warmed up. I didn't wear as much clothing. One, because I wanted to see what my tolerance levels, were. And I found out that, yeah, I still am going to wear thermals, even when it's 41 degrees outside. Also, I wanted to, just see how well the tent itself can keep me warm while I'm out here. And it did nothing above average. It's nothing no different than any other tent that's out there. So yeah, that hands down I would say just because it was smaller doesn't mean it was warmer, okay? I can say, though, that it was windy last night. Sun was still windy this morning, and this tent was whipping all over the place. I mean, it just like, oh, and that is what woke me up several times throughout the night. So that tells me, one, I need to get some additional steaks, because this tent only comes with 6 steaks. I know that in my first initial impression video, whatever you want to call it, I said it came in with 5 steaks. I found the 6th one as I was packing up. So it came with 6 steaks. And so I need to get 4 more steaks. And I think I'm going to get the titanium shepherd hooks so I can cut the weight down. Perfect. So yeah, I'm going to do that. Now I'm just making me some Thermoflu. Yes, I know I'm not sick, but I'm making it so that way I can put some warmth in my body and to prevent getting sick, because I am doing a little bit of hot spitting. So yeah, berry infused with menthol and green tea flavor. That's gonna be nasty, but when you try to avoid it cold, it's whatever. So yeah, I think from now on, 1, pay close attention to the weather, and then 2, be ready to stake down the tent. I'm thinking where I'm going in regards to my next trip. And there you go. That's what I was talking about. That's exactly what I was talking about. So, based on where I'm going for my next trip, I will definitely zip this up. Somewhat of a shield when this came in this direction, so I'm gonna zip that up, and that blocks some of the there we go. That blocks some of the wind from coming in. I'm in the right side of this job. Tent can be protected. I'm dialing in what I want to have for a good backpacking kit. Also, I had to retighten the rain fly for the stake that's on the outside for the vestibule. I think the wind was going so hard that it loosened it up like so. So, hey, what are you gonna do? It's something that happens. I mean, it shouldn't happen, but it's something that does happen. So I'm not gonna sit here and lose sleep over it. So, take my sit pad and turn it into a windshield for now. Sweet. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just make me something to drink. So if you're wondering, I'm reading the Appalachian Trials by Zach Davis. So far the book is good. I plan on doing some intensive note-taking, I would say. See if I can apply some of this to my everyday life and apply some of this to when I go backpacking. I would say that one of the things that sucks about when I go backpacking by myself and it's solo is I have no one else to share this to or share this with except for you guys. And but it would be nice to have block someone that went, sorry. But it would be nice to have a person with me to share those moments with sometimes. That's why I like taking Baby Bear out. And Mama Bear, she's not too much into backpacking like that. Not like me, you know. I'm like a religious freak when it comes to backpacking. And so, again, she did a lot of this when she was young with her father. And I would say that she's kind of like backpacking out right now, and I respect that. But she is into fishing. She loves to do fishing. She loves to do, you know, look at the stars and things of that nature, and go to gardens, look at different birds and plants. That's her forte. So I'm trying to look at some things to do in regards to that. But yeah, my wife per se is the opposite of, somewhat the opposite of me, you know, opposite attracts. But it's nice sometimes having a group of people that are on the same pace as you know, go hiking together. That's the downside of doing the solo hiking. But overall, I still do it because if I don't, someone else will. All right, so I'm back in the house. I'm pretty impressed with what I did last night going into this morning. I'm a true believer in testing out your system, testing out your gear, build up that confidence that you have with the gear. Also, another reason why I like to work with my gear is so that way if something happens, I know that that's not the norm for my equipment. So, big ups to REI for producing that tent. It can become lighter. They changed the material up a little bit, but I'm not gonna get picky here or there. Yeah, that's my dogs. So with that being said, if you guys like this video, please be sure to hit the like button. If you have a question about the tent, and he barks now. Comment, subscribe, share. With that being said, I'm Papa. Thanks for tuning in. Happy hike, happy life, or happy life, happy hike. You wanna say bye, girl?